to Agrarian Skies 2. This is my solo series. This is also episode 11. Last episode we set up a deal so we can make chicken pot pies. That I'm not hungry right now. Haha. Before I go any further, for those of you who do not keep up with my unabridged series or my other series right now, I hurt my neck at work a few weeks ago, and I've been having problems with headaches and everything else. So that is the reason why the episodes have been coming out kind of slow. It is starting to get better, so hopefully videos will start rolling out more on a regular basis now. So yeah, let's get into it. I think today we are going to play with some Thaumcraft. Since I'm having problems with focusing, I know Thaumcraft pretty well, so we're gonna go ahead and do Thaumcraft. We've got to do Thaumic Beginnings first off. That's the first thing we need to do anyways. So we need to make some iron caps. Iron caps are pretty easy to make. We're just gonna grab some of these. Make up 2 nuggets, or 2 ingots worth of nuggets. And we're gonna make a helmet, and that'll give us our iron caps. This is a really good mod to use, or really good pack to use, if you're starting out in these different mods. I found a couple of cool, interesting things that I'm going to be using, or that I've started using in Unabridged from this series. So, let's see. We're gonna get a iron capped wood wand. We're gonna get a node, which is good. Gonna get a great wood sapling, and we're gonna pick either a wand or a reward bag. I think we're gonna go with the reward bag, since the wands are easy enough to make. I'll show you how to make the wands. So you take your iron caps and a stick and get an ironwood cap. So we got 2. One is fully charged, the other one is not. Okay, we're gonna save this node in a jar for now. I should actually make or grab a chest for Thaumcraft. Oh, let me open up this reward bag. I think I gotta make chests. Do I got any wood? I got wood here. And I was doing some of the power ones because I wanted to get some more power stuff going on, or at least get that one finished. And I got another reward bag for us. So we've got 2 to open. Blood rune. Oh, we get some more. We get some stuff for blood magic. Okay. And purple stained glass, purple rock wool, and amarthund, whatever tree. That's kind of a cool looking tree, actually. It's Tinkers, that's Thermal, and that's Natura. Okay. Well, let's throw this stuff in here. We don't need that right now. Great wood, we'll hold on to that because we'll put it in our chest. Okay. Come over here. And since our building is going to be kind of here-ish, let's start off here. We'll throw this stuff in here. I'm thinking we're going to get kind of a purple looking. I might use that. Let's plant this and see how the wood comes out. If it comes out a purple wood, I might use this in that Thaumcraft room. So let's test it out. Let's throw it down. Let it grow. See what it does. This, by the way, is working out phenomenal. A lot of stuff going on. You know what? I got more soybeans in here that I can throw. lock that too. Lock those. So yeah, that system is working awesome. This stuff goes by so fast. Why? Oh, I think I turned it off. That's why we're not getting any more. How close are we to filling up over here? Oh, let's turn that. We can turn that on. We'll let that run for a little bit. I got a couple other things I've got in the works that we might get to if we run into a slow spot here. But, alright, so what did that unlock? Anything else? Oh, awesome. A bunch of other things. We can do Blizz, wand upgrades, a thermometer, all this different kind of stuff. Okay. So, first off, you can do this with an empty wand. If you right-click on a bookshelf, it's going to give you the Phenomenomicon. So, we've got Argimacy. I've never seen this one. I've never seen that one before. Okay, so we got all the regular ones. Automagy. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try using Automagy for our sorting system instead of the NEI system on this. I mean, we'll probably unlock all that stuff on there and use it for some stuff, but I think for basic sorting, I want to use Automagy. Okay, so this is going to be all of the Ateris stuff. Not sure I'm familiar with this one. Apothecary? Oh, sorry. Apothecryphia? Okay, so this is the B part. Energistics. This is fun. That's a good one to play with. Horizons. This is one I haven't played with. And then Witchery Gadgets. So we've got Witchery Gadgets I haven't played on. I wanted to do it on Generations, but or yeah, was it Generations? Anyway, but they took it out because it was causing issues. But since this is single player, we're not gonna have to worry about it too much. So we're gonna have to do a lot of scanning and a lot of other stuff to get this going. But before we do that, we've got other stuff that we can make. So if we look in our book, we need to make a cauldron. We need to make crafting table, or make the table, and make the arcane table. And then the runic altar is going to come a little bit later because we have to research that one. But let's go ahead and we'll get our research table set up, we'll get our crafting table set up, and we'll get our cauldron set up also. So the cauldron's really easy. You just make a cauldron. Actually, it's called a crucible, I believe. And we'll set this guy clear over here for now. We'll right-click him on the wand. Wrong book. Now, do we actually have to have it in our hand? Yes, we do. And now we should be able to complete that. We're going to get 5 iron, which is no big deal. That was way loud. I wish we could control that. Alright, so now we need to do tables. Tables are in the basic part. No, they're in artifacts. Here we go. And tables are just half slabs with 2. Get up there. They're just going to be 3 half slabs on top of a couple of planks. And looks like I'll have to make some more. I'm getting low on wood. I've been using it all up. Okay. So that's going to give us 1. We're going to need a couple more. Okay. So we got our table creation done. We needed to make 2 anyways. Oh, we're going to get ink sacks for that too. Cool. Alright, so this crucible will sit down. We'll start this in a little bit. Don't really need it right now. And then we'll move on to the crafting table, which is going to give us a full heart and a reed rod. Okay, that might be next wand that they'll want us to make, maybe. I know they got a wand upgrade, the greatwood wand, so we need to plant the greatwood tree. Throw this in here. Find us a place to plant this guy. Let's cut down this guy for now. Greatwood sapling down. Not worried about not getting any more rubber back. Ooh, I think we are repairing an axe. I need to get a better tree farm on, a system that I can turn on and off again. Something small. So I don't have to worry about feeding this thing all the time. Because this is kind of annoying, and the problem with Tinkers is it's got a metadata. And if you try to pull it out and repair it and put it back in, it changes the metadata every time you do something to it, I believe. So it changes all the time. It might repair it once, but after it repairs it that one time, the metadata's changed. So I don't quite remember what it is, but it's kind of like trying to, if you ever use the server mod market mail. That's why you can't send Tinker stuff over market mails, because it changes the metadata and it just sends you if it's got add-ons and stuff like that or extra stuff on it, then it just takes it, strips it from everything and makes it just a plain Jane tool that you send. Okay, so we got that going. Okay, just gonna throw this in here for now. Okay, I do know that we need to make a scribing tool. I think we got a couple feathers, so that will work in our favor. They're probably over in the other box. If not, we're going to have to work out a way to get feathers. Not sure how to get feathers. Ooh, we got one feather, so this is going to be interesting to do. Might have to do this a different way. Okay, so to make a scribing tool, we need not to throw stuff on the ground. Okay, so you need a glass bottle, ink, and a feather, and it'll give you a scribing tool. Now to fill this back up, you just put ink back in it, or black crushed up petals, and you'll get the scribing tool again. So, but first off, we're gonna put down our table, and there we go. Pick this up, and then set this down with our ink on it. We've got a research table. Alright, so we got research table, we'll get the reed rod, and the full heart. And that's opening up a lot of different lava rafting. Oh yeah? Huh. That's different. So this is opening up a lot of stuff. This magic cobble is one thing I'm kind of interested in looking at. Might do that. We'll test the speed on this compared to the other one and see how it works. Deconstruction table, yeah. Okay, so I tell you what, guys, I'm gonna go ahead. I know a lot of this is going to require some prep work for this. Fancy vials. Vial of Essentia, Flask of Vigor. Okay, so we need to make 16 glass vials too. That's not that hard to make. Bath time, that's later on. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of research on this. It's going to be fun. Eldritch Dimension, yeah. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on here. Oh, before we do research, we have to make the thermometer. I have a couple of earth shards already. It's envy, earth shards. Okay, so we need a couple earth shards. We will need, I believe it's a glass pane. Let's look. It should be open. Nope, just regular glass. And then we need 2 things of gold. I'm gonna set this table back down. I'll show you guys a trick to this a little bit later. I want to get some more, I gotta get some more resources put together before I can start doing that. Throw that in there. That in there. Okay, so to make this, you can do this in any crafting table. It's gold and 2 shards. Any of the shards work, really. And then a thermometer. It doesn't cost anything to make it, no vis or essentia or anything. Hold left click, or sorry, right click, and you scan stuff. But I believe, yeah, I'm gonna have to scan a whole bunch of different stuff to get this to work. So I got a lot of scanning to do to get things set up. Yeah, I gotta assess magic. Alright guys, so I'm gonna do some scanning and I will be right back. Right, so I got a bunch of scanning done. Got all the different aspects. It's a little challenging getting all of these different aspects, and there's some in here that I don't have some of them because I think this has got forbidden in it. Because I don't think envy is, or NVIDIA is one of the main ones. Here's a good way to find out. Where is my... I just had it. I was scanning a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna have to make another thermometer. I just had it too because I was running around scanning everything. I wonder if I hit Q on accident and walked away. Wow, there are a lot of mobs in there. Holy crap. Let's go take care of this, because this is unreal. There's a lot of mobs up here. Holy crap. This is the fullest I have ever seen it. Wow. Alright. Wow, that was kind of loud. magnet ring back on. Wow, that was probably the most mobs I've ever seen in there, to be honest with you. Anyway, so we have to do some more scanning. I didn't get everything scanned. And truth be told, I ran into an issue. I ran into the humanist problem, or the chicken problem. During some early stage, I think it's, I gotta remember now. I think it's like the 10th thing that you scan. There's like a list of how to proceed through everything, and I think it's like the 10th thing you scan, you have to scan a chicken. And when you scan a chicken, you get Volitas and Bestia. And Bestia is what you need to get everything else. That is the key to get to all of the end stuff, because you have to get Humanos. Well, you can't get Humanos either because there's no other humans. And I think that you can get it through zombies. I don't remember for sure, but anyway, so to get, what was it, Bestia, it's, you simply go to the table here, over here, and you can actually combine the different aspects to make up the different ones. Now, if you combine Motas and Victus, you will get Bestia, and that is what helps you unlock everything else. Cognito, the brain, Cognito is the one that you get from paper. If you hold shift over this, you get it from paper. And then if you combine Bestia and Cognito, you get Humanos. And then you can get the rest of your stuff researched, or scanned and everything else. That is pretty much where you run into the problem, or where I ran into the problem is I couldn't get Volitas, which is a flight one, because I didn't have any feathers left, and I didn't have any chickens. I don't have any chicken eggs. So, so yeah, that is where I ended up. So I went through, and I know it sounds a little cheaty, but there are guides out there on the internet that will show you how to make the different aspects, or what they're made up of. It's also a good way to go to, it's kind of a key. I use them as a key when I'm doing my research, so I don't have to remember everything off the top of my head. So I just went through and just made all of the aspects, so now I can scan anything and everything, and I've got everything. But I think this has got the forbidden magic ones in it too, which you have to scan certain things to get them. A couple more pieces of gold here. You have to scan a couple more things to get them. Now, the problem is eventually you're going to run out of aspects of different things to scan. You're going to scan a whole bunch of different stuff. You're going to get a lot of aspects. I've scanned a lot of my stuff, and I'm telling you right now, I don't have nearly enough. Especially the Ordo and the Primals are the ones that you really want to worry about. Now, in a normal circumstance, you could run around. Let me sleep before I do this. You could run around scanning nodes and getting different things also, making it easier to get your primal aspects. Unfortunately, yeah, this has got the forbidden magic ones. Because I just got, what was it? Destidia? See, I still have a few things to scan. But unfortunately, we only have one node. and we're gonna have to figure out, or I hope we get more nodes, or we can get to the deep dark to get more nodes. Get up there. Now, this tree here is tall. This one has not grown yet. We might have to do that in a 4x4. I don't remember how great woods grow. But this is a nice purple wood. And it doesn't seem to be breaking by the mattock. Harvest level shiny. Oh, so we need to upgrade the mattock on this. Oh. Okay. Anyway, I'll take care of that later. That's a hardwood. So, there's a way to re-up on your different aspects, but you need shards to do it, and I've only got the earth shards to do it because we need to make crystal growth or crystal clusters. Now, in this tab here, this very first one, they've got the different things on here. Now, for those of you who don't do Thaumcraft, I'm going to show you this real quick, or go over this really quick. There are 3 things to know about the Thaumonomicon, okay? If they're blinking, they're available for researching. If they are, okay, if they're circular ones, they're the ones you have to research, and you have to have a scribing tool and paper in your inventory to actually research them. Actually, I think they changed this. I don't think you have to do all the researching anymore, because these are circular. These are the trapezoid, or not trapezoids, hexagons. Normally, the hexagon ones here are the ones that you can just click on and research, like recall stones. Okay, great. Dimension stone. Okay, great, got it. Protection. Now, you see the 2 aspects that are blinking? We don't have enough of those aspects to actually research this. Just like this one, composites, or components. 20 Bestia and 20 Spiritos. That's a lot. And it even tells you down there in red, you do not have the required aspects to purchase this. So, but I think they made this easy, turned this to easy research for this. I don't know why you would want to do that, but because you've got this research thing to do too. So, but to get to that deconstruction table is one of the next things we have to make. We can click on that and then we'll have it. So this will be easy, but we need to get all those different aspects. And then you've also got different wand caps that are showing up. These foci we'll get into later on. They'll be fun. There's just a lot of fun stuff in here, but this tab right here is the one that I'm really interested in getting into. It's actually got a automated system on it and everything else that we can store and work with different items and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of like a magical AE system. And I'm not sure what all this stuff is. Probably have to get Vishroom and different stuff. Ooh, Cinder Pearls. From the sky. I gotta see this. Dandelion in there. Okay, so you get Cinder Pearl. And I know I think it's a Cinder Pearl that you can use to make blaze powder with. So yeah, there's a lot of different things in here. Some of this stuff for Thaumcraft would be pretty cool. Or from Britannia would be pretty cool to use too. Gadgets I want to get into. Anyway, so we need to look at getting shards. Now there's 2 ways of getting shards. Actually, there's 3 ways of getting shards. The first way is actually using Thaumcraft to get shards. You take your stone and throw them in a crucible with Permito and then whatever aspect. If you're going for the air, you're going for air. The water infused, you're using aqua, and so on and so forth. Here's the problem that we're running into, is we got to make get things to make these, which doesn't seem like right now this is going to be too feasible. I might be able to do it later on, but I've got another project for us to work on because there is another way to get shards. It's not something a lot of people like to do and like to talk about. It's kind of one of those offside things to do, but with this pack, I think it's going to fall into part of our quest book. And, oh, we got Thaumcraft, we got our shorts, yay! Okay, because part of our quest book is forestry, bees and trees. And then the carpenter is going to be the first thing. We got to make a carpenter, squeezer, and a centrifuge. Those are going to be our first things to do, and it'll start us on our different ways of making bees. Now, the bees that I need to make are not that far down the tree. They've actually got a fairly short tree for most of the ones that I looked at. So, what we are going to do for the rest of the episode is we have Buildcraft in here, I believe. Thought we had Buildcraft in here. Because I have a system set up with Buildcraft to auto breed bees with. That it's you put the bees in, you walk away, you come back after a little while, and you check to see what bees you have. It's an auto breeding system. It rebreeds bees. It's a lot of different stuff. It's kind of nice. It's 100% walk away from. You just put the bees in the apiaries and you walk away, and that's it. Unfortunately, we don't have Buildcraft, so I can't. It's a compact system. I think it's like a 4 by 7 by 3, I think. And yeah, so it takes care of all the extra stuff. Unfortunately, we don't seem to have Buildcraft, which is kind of sad. So let me get some stuff rounded up. I will get some stuff going, get some bees laid out, and we'll see what we can do about getting some bees breeded. So I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Unfortunately, we do not have time to get into anything else today. We will work on forestry next time and possibly get some gendustry stuff going on. Gendustry is going to be a lot faster for the bees. Might do a 2-part series because I've got to get mutagen, and I got to figure out how to get mutagen yet. So that's something that we will look at. Take care of something really quick because that is bothering me. I need to scan them, guys. But so yeah, we're gonna be looking at some bees next time. That is really loud. There, that's better. Feel like I'm playing DayZ. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing next episode is working on that. I want to get the shards. I've done bee stuff before, but I've never actually done Thaumcraft with it. So that's something new for me, something I want to do, because I kind of like doing the bee stuff. It's kind of fun. To me, it's kind of fun. It's just really intensive on doing it. And don't worry, I'm not gonna do like a bunch of it on camera and bore a lot of you people. But I'm sure some people are wanting to see it. I'm guessing my inventory's full. This is actually kind of an interesting way to play Minecraft. But yeah, I don't plan on doing a whole lot of it on camera to bore a lot of you non-bee people. But it's part of the quest line of the book, so it's something we do need to do in this series. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into that, because I can put the bees up and let it get the bees made, walk away, and get all my stuff made for free, and not have to worry about it at all anymore. So, with that, guys, if you like the episode, hit that big thumbs up button for me. If you're new to the series, new to the channel, hit that big red subscribe button. And I promise, guys, I'm gonna try starting to give videos out a lot more often now. My neck is feeling a lot better. I'm starting getting a lot less headaches. So I actually did this video all in one night. It's the first one I have done in one night in 2 weeks, I believe. So things are looking good for there. So and thanks for the guys that have wished me, guys and gals that have wished me good luck on getting better. So until then, guys, any comments or questions, you know what to do. Leave them down below. I'll see you guys next time.